I'm back. Hey, Russell Weber, listen up. The handshakes you sent me, I'm going to taste three of them right now. The first one is going to be, sorry, I'm reading it from the wrong end. Wigle Reserve Straight Bourbon 92 proof. The second one I'm going to try and review, Hughes Brothers Belle Bedford Toasted Single Barrel 8-year Rye selected by Seelbach. And the third one is the one I'm kind of highly anticipating, and I picked it third because A, I've heard so much about it, and B, it's 122.4 proof. So I want to end with a banger. Middlewest Spirits Pumpernickel Rye Seelbach Single Barrel Select 122.4 proof. So I'm going to set these off so I can see them. All right, let's try with the Wigle. Wingman and Legends. I'm trying to wear t-shirts. I don't have enough t-shirts to do another 25, 50 videos, but this one's kind of cool for me too because it's my J. Henry from Dane, Wisconsin t-shirt. J. Henry's one of my favorite distilleries in the state, and if you can ever pick up their La Flamme, which is 100 to 108 proof, I think it varies. Armagnac cask, and it's got a bright pinkish red, looks like flames are in it. La Flamme. It's very good. All right, so we got the Wigle Reserve Straight Bourbon 92 proof. Ooh, that's got kind of a I think those are oak tannins. Just straight bourbon, but I'm catching oak whiff, no ethanol at all on the nose. There's no burn on the nose at all. Very pleasant, warm and inviting. On the first sip, I'm catching a tannic note. It's just shy of off-putting, but the first sip always lies. There's a richness though too that usually isn't on the first sip, so it's probably going to give way to that in a second. Let's try sip two. That did the trick. But it's still, there is a woody, oak note that's pretty prevalent on this for me anyway. Not like toasted oak, but it doesn't say it's toasted. It's just a straight bourbon 92 proof. And you can answer me, Russ, in the comments. Is this their entry level? Their first offering, if you will. I like it. That would make a killer old fashioned too. And I bet this would be good with 1 cube. Not enough to water it down, just enough to chill it out and mellow it just a little bit. Just a couple drops of water maybe. Wigle Reserve finish. The oak tannin to me kind of dominates a little bit, but I'm kind of an oak hound. I don't know why I don't like Woodford Reserve Double Oak, but call me weird. That's a strong 65 out of 100. Depending on how much it costs, it would be a good cocktail. This would stand out in a cocktail, I think. Okay, let's cleanse. The second one is Hughes Brothers Belle Bedford Toasted Single Barrel 8 years old Seelbach Barrel Rye. 8-year-old rye. Ooh. You don't have a proof on here. Not sure what it is. I'll try to guess. Ha! Yep. I'm getting a little bit of wheatgrass. Not cut grass, but wheatgrass. Like you're standing in a field of it. And the wind hits you just right. Ah, that's inviting too. No oak tannins on this one. First sip. That's an eyebrow raiser. I'd put that between 96 and 105 proof. I don't think it drinks unless it drinks not like it's proof. Where proof doesn't matter. Ooh. This is really good. I'm getting white pepper on the back end. Oh, this one's a little tannic too. Oh, man. I'm getting a toasted marshmallow caramel thing for the sweetness. It's almost like I love it when you take the marshmallow and just char the hell out of it. It comes out black, but the inside is still white and melty. The combination of those two flavors to me are wonderful. I don't need the chocolate thing and the graham cracker to have a s'more. All right, last sip. That is a long, sweet finish. Oh. Now it's coating my mouth like maple syrup. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but my mouth waters excessively with rye. And some hot weeders will do the same thing. That's a 87. Hughes Brothers, Belle of Bedford, toasted single barrel, 8 years old, Seelbach, single barrel rye. Okay, Pumpernickel, you better live up to all the hype. Speaking of that, in college, we had a roommate. His name was Bill. Let's just say most of the time, the gates were down, the light was flashing, but there was no train coming. Not at all. A lot of hoopla, and he probably was the original butthead. So we go into a, yes, I'm old. We went into the movie rental store, looking for a, comes over and he goes to the clerk. He says, "Is this any good?" And she goes, "Well, it's not as good as all the hype." Well, then do you have all the hype? We just kind of laughed and that's Bill. Okay, cleanse the palate a little more, because the finish on that Hughes Brothers was fantastic. Here we go. Middlewest Spirits, Pumpernickel Rye, Seelbach Single Barrel Select. 122.4 proof. Nose, definite rye spice. Am I burning out my olfactories? I've got my nose in there like I'm sniffing a frickin' wine, and it's not burning me at all. That's probably a good thing. I'm stymied. I'll say it a million times. Ryes confuse me. So just taste it. This one gets 3. Okay. This is right in my wheelhouse for ryes. Chop my head in half here. Watch. Ready? Didn't work. It's got enough rye spice and it's hot enough to make it interesting, but release the hounds. Drying mouthfeel, yet a honeyed sweetness over the top. Whoa, that's a sipper. No ice cube. Please, please don't ruin it with an ice cube, and do not mix this. That I kind of did these. I hate to have a bias going in, and that's the problem with labels. But I think blind, I probably would have done the same thing. The 92 proofer at the front, just because it should be soft and easy. And then I don't know what the other one is, but since that was a straight and a rye, I kind of have a hard time doing a rye and then a straight, because the rye is lively. It's more spicy. This is really spicy. Dang. Easily one of the best ryes I've ever had. I believe people when they tell me something. I trust, but I also verify. If you have blind trust in something, you're not thinking for yourself. And I've seen this so many times, I have to get it. I don't know how much Middlewest is available here in Wisconsin. It's only Ohio. And for 9 months, I lived in Columbus, Ohio, from the Labor Day of 1989 until Memorial Day of 1990 as a college intern. Wow. Middlewest Spirits, Pumpernickel Rye, Seelbach Single Barrel Select. That gets a 97. Because it is that good. Thank you, Russ. I am going to do the rest of yours as soon as I can. I, of course, have another extravagant weekend this weekend with my family this time. We've got about between 8 and 10 couples. That's okay. Our hunting cabin sleeps 26. Yep, you can have your own bed, 26 people. And we have outlets all over the walls for the CPAP machine, so that doesn't happen anymore. And my family is super, super, super close, and we all really care about each other. So I am going to be bringing a couple of things along with me, and I'm hoping that some of the bourbon drinkers will accept them. And I'm also bringing a couple of scotches because, yeah, there's about 5 of the guys that are completely into that. I know, it's weird. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Russ, for all of the handshakes. And I've got another 6 to go through, but I will get through it, I promise you.